I am someone who is honestly just constantly looking to better myself. I'm so turned on by seeing myself grow in certain areas, where I used to struggle, and outgrowing the shell that I used to be in, while also trying to stay true to myself, while also accepting who I am in this moment, because I think that's really important as well. As the new year is approaching, I'm really starting to hone into who I am now and where I want to be, new habits that I want to implement into my life. This year for me has been all about growth and putting myself out there, putting myself in situations that I know are going to be uncomfortable for me, but I know I need to do them anyways. A part of me becoming and being the best version of myself is constantly checking up on how I'm showing up for myself and if I'm showing up for the best version of myself. I like to procrastinate a lot, and that's something that I'm, working on. My form of procrastination was social media, but I don't really have Instagram at the moment, or Snapchat. I deleted my Snapchat account maybe 3 or 4 years ago, and I haven't gone back since. And Instagram, I literally just go on Instagram, I post what I want to post, maybe I stay on for a couple of days and then I'll delete the app again. So it used to be social media, but I'm not really someone who interacts with social media that much anymore. So my form of procrastination is, number one, just sitting around and like thinking and thinking and thinking, and I'll just be in my head, just literally be in my head, or I'll watch videos about like self-improvement to avoid actually doing the work. And yeah, I just feel like instead of like going on my phone or going on TikTok or watching YouTube videos, I'm trying to read more. I've always wanted to be a reader, and this is something that I just felt so disconnected from for such a long time, because I felt like I didn't find my book. But recently I have found 2 books that have honestly just changed my whole perspective on reading. Reader core, and I think it's important to give yourself credit as well, and not always just look at what you need to improve, what you need to improve, what you need to improve. I think it's really good to give yourself credit and give yourself like a pat on the back and be like, okay, I'm actually doing this. I couldn't do this a couple months ago, but I'm doing it now. It's been kind of like a journey for me, because being creative is one thing, but being creative while also putting your work out there for people to judge, critique and perceive is like another wave of like hardship. And it's been a journey for me, and I'm actually really proud of myself for putting myself out there. And so yeah, pat on the back. I am such a night owl. I'll be up at like 2-3 a.m. and then I'll be like, okay, I'm getting up early in the morning, and then I'll be up at like 2-3 a.m. try to get up early in the morning, and then it just never happens, because the the habits need to be set from the night before. If you want to wake up early, you need to go to sleep early. And yeah, so that's something I'm still working on right now. I want to get outside more and like interact with the world more, because I can be a bit of a hermit and a homebody, and I feel like next year I really just want to get out more and actually like experience life more. But yeah, hot girls don't stay in their comfort zones, guys. We push ourselves, we put ourselves in scary situations if we know that it's gonna like make us a better individual, if it's gonna help us grow. So if you have that feeling within you where you're like, oh, I really want to do this but I'm scared, or I really want to like create this but I'm like, I don't know how it's going to be perceived, I don't know, you know, if people are going to like it, all these different things, do it, because you're going to feel so much better, and you're going to exude a certain type of confidence and a certain type of trust in yourself that is like undescribable, and it's such a personal thing, and it's such a just a beautiful thing to have that relationship with yourself where you trust yourself enough to put yourself in that scary situation that you know is good for you but you're scared anyway, and then it turns out to be amazing. And even if it's not amazing, like you still feel a sense of like, oh my god, like because you did it anyways. And yeah, so either way it's like a win-win. Staying in touch with who you are and where you're going is something that I definitely recommend to stay spiritually and mentally healthy. I just wrote down a couple journal prompts that might help you guys when it comes to like self-improvement and taking that next step in your life. This is my journal, by the way. I'm so obsessed with it. Like, guys, I painted this by myself, like anyways, how am I showing up for the best version of me? Analyze how you're operating in your everyday life. Are you showing up for the best version of yourself? Are you showing up for the person that you want to be in the future? Because if you're not doing it now, the only time is now, you know, like your now is preparing you for the future. So if you're not doing it now, how do you expect yourself to do it in the future? And how do you expect yourself, that version of you, to become your now if you're not even showing up for them now, if you get what I mean? Another journal prompt is dear younger self. And this one is like, you can just write a letter to your younger self. I can't tell you really what to say or how that may look, but write a letter to your younger self, because that shit gets deep. How would I show up if my insecurities didn't exist? How would you show up, girl? If you had no insecurities, how would you be? And then be her, because insecurities are literally all in here. And then lastly, what does loving myself look like? Yeah, what does loving yourself look like to you? So yeah, I hope that helps you guys out, and if you guys do use any of those prompts, please let me know, because I'm so interested in getting the conversation going. So yeah, and lastly, before I leave you guys, I just wanted to quickly talk about the books that I'm reading at the moment, because it's genuinely like changing my life. If it wasn't for this book, you probably wouldn't be watching me right now on YouTube. I'm dead serious. It's a guide to helping you release your creative block. And for any creatives out there, you will know what creative block is. You know, there's so much fear when it comes to like creativity. There's the fear of how it's going to be perceived. There's the fear of people not liking it. And this book basically just teaches you how to unpack that fear. It teaches you different habits to sort of take on, to kind of dig deep and sort of unpack where that fear is coming from, and it gives you like practical things to do to like sort of spark that creativity in you again. This book got you. I don't really like to do my makeup too much, but sometimes when I'm going out, I feel like doing your makeup a little bit, you know, just makes you feel a bit more put together, a bit more fresh, and yeah, a bit more just like confident overall. So yeah, I'm gonna put on a bit of makeup today. I'm not even doing anything crazy today, but yeah, why not? Why the fuck not? Normally I'll do my primer first. I had to start with a bit of concealer. I literally do the same makeup routine all the time. Today I'm kind of going for the no makeup look, just a very casual type of look. Like, I'm not trying too hard, but I'm trying a little bit. Once you've blended it out, it doesn't even look like you've even got on anything. Guys, this is actually lipstick. I'm the DIY queen when it comes to makeup, because I just don't have time for the contour and the bronzer and all of this extra stuff, and it's like, if I can use my lipstick, I'm gonna do that. So yeah, I just put a little bit of red lipstick on my cheeks and blend that out. Perfect. Set before mascara, guys. Set before mascara. And she just looks dewy, you know. I love, this is the setting spray that I use. It's the L'Oreal Paris one. I only just started using it, and yeah, it has actually changed my life. It genuinely feels like you just sprayed like glue on your face, and I just feel my face being set. I used to use the elf one, but I'm not gonna lie, the elf one's not very good. It just literally, it doesn't do much, I'm not gonna lie. This is the finished makeup look. Normally I'll finish my lips with some, actually yeah, of course I gotta do some lip liner, because is it really a makeup routine by me without a little black lip liner with some lip gloss? Just a very comfy, baggy vibe today. I'm just gonna go to this Chinese herbal clinic to get some herbs from there. I've really been getting into like Chinese herbalism. It heals you from the inside out. I've been taking some like Chinese herbs and Chinese teas, and they've really been helping me. They have very like calming effects as well, which is really good. So yeah, I'm gonna go there, and then I'm gonna try to find a co-working space near the Chinese clinic. I was supposed to go to one a bit closer to my house, but it would just be a bit long for me to kind of like go to the clinic and then go back to the one that I was supposed to go to originally. So I'm just going to try to find one in that area, and I'm going to download some music, because if you guys didn't know, I'm a DJ. So yeah, I need to constantly be sort of updating my USB, finding new music, downloading new music. I'm going to try to put together some mixes, and yeah, I'm also going to try and clean up my Mac, because since I've been creating content, it's been taking up so much storage. And if you guys use Final Cut Pro to edit, you guys will know what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna try and like deep clean my Mac, and yeah. So I also did my nails this color. I've been doing this sort of coughing shape recently, and I'm really digging it. One thing about me, I'm always gonna have my nails done, because having good and fresh nails always just makes me feel so good and put together. And when I look at my nails and they're done and they're just nice, especially knowing that I did it myself, I just feel good, you know? Doing your nails is literally so easy. You just need to practice, practice, practice. The nails that I do are gel nails, so I do require like special gel polish, a special like UV light and all of that stuff. I used to get my nails done religiously at the nail salon, and I honestly was just wasting quite a lot of money. Go on YouTube or something and learn how to do it. It does take some time, it takes practice. I'm putting you on here. You heard it here first. Do your own nails, because you won't regret it, and you'll save so much money. me, you know that I love my yoga flows, but recently yoga has felt a bit like a chore to me, and I don't know, I just kind of fallen out of love with it, and it's something that I don't like to force myself to do. Only recently I discovered a new yoga like channel, and I think it's called Yoga with Adi or Adi. So she basically does like sensual feminine yoga flows, yoga that focuses more on like the sensuality, the movement, and like connecting to your feminine energy. I can't actually do any other flows at the moment but her sensual feminine flows, which is what I'm going to be doing today before I go to bed. So normally what I'll do is I'll like set up my space, I'll dim the lights, set some candles, I'll light some incense, and I'll put on a good playlist. If you guys want to check out any of my playlists, I'll link my Spotify down below. I definitely recommend my feminine energy playlist, my psychedelic experience playlist. The type of music that I listen to is very, that's the only way I can describe it. It's just kind of like you just want to move your body in all types of ways and really get into your body and move it, and yeah, so that I think I'm going to play that playlist today.
Deep breath in and out. Extend your arms back forward again.